how's everyone doing? I know I haven't filmed in a while because I've just been busy because of the holidays and everything going on. But I'm going to stores and I'm specifically going because I want to go to this new Barnes and Noble bookstore that they opened up and I want to go check it out and see how it is. So come with me.
Okay, super cute. Wait. This is one of the books I want to read.
So I made it back from the store and I'm going to be showing you guys what I got. So I first want to talk about some skincare that I bought. So I've been struggling a little bit with hyperpigmentation and little breakouts here and there and also super oily skin. The thing is, so I did my little research. I read and I've seen like a few videos and everything talking about how even though your skin gets super oily, it might get even more oily if your skin is dehydrated. So I didn't know that. So sometimes you overproduce oils because you're dehydrated. Well, your skin is dehydrated. I'm still not done buying everything that I need. I've only bought like two things so far. First thing I got is this Anua Rice 70 Glow Milky Toner. I haven't used a toner in such a long time. I think the last toner I used was the Thayer's toner, and that was like back in high school. But then I stopped using that because I heard that it was like stripping for your like skin. I don't know. So I stopped using that, and then when I did my research, a lot of people were recommending this toner specifically for like oily combination skin. So I bought it. It says here, moisturizing milky toner enriched with rice bran water helps the skin glow with a refreshing lightweight finish. So I'm going to try it out and see how it works and if it leaves my skin feeling good and glowy. Glowy, not oily. So that's the first thing. And then the next thing is this, the azelaic acid 10. Anua azelaic acid 10 hyaluron redness soothing serum. Daily calming serum with 10% azelaic acid and hyaluron. Helps improve the look of skin and reduce visible redness. So I heard that this is really good for like acne marks. So I have like a couple. I don't know if you can see them. Probably not because I'm wearing makeup. And you see what I'm telling you? Like, I'm super oily right now. But I have like a few breakouts there. Well, one breakout. It was a breakout. It's now like just the dark spot. And somewhere here. So I heard that this is really good for that. hopefully it does work because it needs to work. The next thing I got is this Morrie stainless steel derma tool. I actually bought this from TJ Maxx. They had like a bunch of Morrie things. They had like a gua sha, a roller, this, and 2 other things. Oh, also a mini fridge. So it's stainless steel. Comes with 3 extra blades, so you can switch this one out after like a couple of uses. So I always usually get the rub-on ones. They'll stop working after a couple of uses and you have to throw them away. So I saw this and I saw that it had 3 extra blades, so I was like, okay. And it was just $10, so the other ones are like $7 for 2. And like I said, you have to like throw them away after a couple of uses because they stop working. So yeah, that's it for like the skin stuff. And then I went to Target. I got this top. I got it because it says matcha and good vibes. I really like matcha, so I got it. I'm just gonna use it as a pajama shirt. And then the next thing, I got this Frenchie body mist in the moon milk scent. This thing smells so good. It smells so sweet. It smells, I don't know how to describe it. No, actually I do, but in Spanish it smells like horchata. If you know what horchata smells like, that's kind of what this smells like. So I went to the section where they sell all the minis and the travel things. I got is this. It's the Round Lab sunscreen. I've heard so many good things about this. I know a lot of people use this sunscreen. Everybody loves it. I've never tried it. I got it to try it out first because I know they sell the bigger size, but that one's like $27, I think. So I bought the little one to test it out, see if I like it. And if I end up liking it, then I'll purchase the bigger size. And then for the next stop, I went to Ross. Super quick just to see if they had any cute tops or whatever. I didn't really find anything, but I did find something. And I'm going to be using it as a pajama shirt. But I liked it. It's this Twilight tee. I think it's from like the New Moon. Yeah, it's definitely New Moon. That is so cute. I tried it on and I liked it. It's like a little oversized. So I'm definitely going to be wearing this as a pajama shirt. And it was $8. So little fun fact since we're on the topic of Twilight. I've always been a fan of Twilight. My mom would take, well, actually my mom, my sister and I have always been a fan of Twilight. So whenever a movie would come out, we would literally go to the movie theater the day of or like the next day, and we would have to get in line and wait in line for hours just so we could get a good seat at the very top. We would go up to like 3 times to watch the movie because that's how much we liked it. I think the first movie came out when I was like 8 or 9 years old. So, and that was the same thing for like all the movies because I don't think, when was it? When was the last movie made? I think it was like 2012. Movie theaters were still not doing the thing that they do now where you can buy the tickets online and choose your seat and everything. You like actually had to go get in line if you wanted a good seat. So that's what we would do. We would do that for Twilight and Harry Potter and The Hunger Games because those 3 movies were like the best. Honestly, those were really good memories. I think those are like some really fun memories I have of like my mom and my sister and I. We would go buy the tickets and wait in line for hours, not just us, like everybody. And as soon as they open the doors, everybody's like walking super fast and they're like, go, 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 just so you can get a seat at the very top. And it was always super packed, like super packed. Those good times. So that's it. That's all I bought. But I also wanted to mention a couple of things. I don't know if you guys remember, but in my last video, I think I mentioned that I was reading a new book called The Nightingale. So I already finished reading the book. This was definitely a 5-star read. And it's about these two sisters, and it just talks about their journey through what was going on during World War II, what their life was whenever Germany, the Nazis, took over Paris and all of France. It was emotional. I cried a couple of times reading it. Since I'm not really good at summarizing and explaining what the book is about, I'm just gonna read what is written here. It says, with courage, grace, and powerful insight, best-selling author Kristin Hanna captures the epic panorama of World War II and illuminates an intimate part of history seldom seen, the Women's War. The Nightingale tells the story of two sisters separated by years and experience, by ideals, passion, and circumstances, each embarking on her own dangerous path towards survival, love, and freedom in the German-occupied, war-torn France. A heartbreakingly beautiful novel that celebrates the resilience of the human spirit and the durability of women. It is a novel for everyone and a novel for a lifetime. And I know they're gonna make a movie about this book, so I'm really excited to go watch the movie and see what they do with it, because if it turns out like the book did, then it's gonna be a really good movie. Finally, since I already finished reading that book, this is what I'm reading already. I already started reading it. It's called Tuesdays with Morrie. It says, an old man, a young man, and a life's greatest lesson, by Mitch Albom. This one was kind of random. I just went on TikTok and I searched up book recommendations, and a lot of people were recommending this one and something about the 5 people you meet in heaven, I think it's called. A lot of people really liked this book and they were recommending it, so I got curious and I told my sister about it, and she actually ended up gifting it to me for Christmas, so thanks to her. And yeah, I already started reading it. I actually started reading it last night and I'm already a few pages in. It's pretty short, so I'm gonna read it pretty quick. So far what I've read, it's about this man called Morrie, and he is actually diagnosed with ALS, which is, I'm gonna butcher this, but it's amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. So it's a really bad condition. I just know a little bit about it, but I know that your body basically just stops functioning. A lot of people do die of it, unfortunately. That's all I know so far. But yeah, I'm gonna read what's on the back. There's like some little quotes and little reviews. It says, praise for the runaway bestseller that changed millions of lives. Mitch Albom's book is a gift to mankind. A wonderful book, a story of the heart told by a writer with soul. An extraordinary contribution to literature of death. One of those books that kind of sneaked up and grabbed people's hearts over time. An elegantly simple story about a writer getting a second chance to discover life through the death of a friend. As sweet and nourishing as fresh summer corn, the book begs to be read out loud. But yeah, that's what the back says. Here it is. And that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.